Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Jose RC. Today I'm gonna make a clean about the brushless motor. It was installed in my Arrma Mojave. I'm going to need two things for this: the screwdrivers, three of them here, and this is electric contact cleaner. You can use another brand, it doesn't matter, but it needs to be for electronic, and some oil for the bearings. So I'm going to clean the whole motor and give a little maintenance to the bearings, to the inside bearings. So these two products, an electronic system, electronic cleaner, and the oil for the bearings. So in this case, this is the Arrma. This is a 6S. Now Arrma is working with Spectrum motor, but it's the same thing. All the brushless motor has same part, even the same screws, same measure, everything. So I'm going to start removing the pinion. I'm going to put it away because I need to open the brushless motor. And now I'm going to remove the two screws that secure the motor mount. This is Arrma, but it's the same thing with Traxxas, doesn't matter the brand. The only difference is the print outside and the brand, but inside is practically identical. So I have my motor mount out, so now I'm going to remove these three screws to get to the inside of the motor, because I'm going to clean it, because in my previous video I use water. I recommend to use an air compressor for this. It's the cheapest way to do it, because if you use water and you if you don't clean your motor, the water come inside to the motor with dirt, and after that you're gonna broke the magnets. You're gonna the motor is useless. So that's why I'm doing this. They say waterproof, but if you want to clean your RC and specifically the motor, it's better to remove the motor before everything. If you want to use a hose, I saw YouTubers using a hose with a lot of pressure with water. It's not the best. It's not that safe, because you can ruin your motor, you can ruin your ESC and your electronic. So that's why I'm doing this video. And right now I have three small screws around the back of the motor. Once you have all the screws apart, I'm going to open the first cap here. I have the bearing here, so I'm going to see if it rolling as supposed to. If your bearing is in good condition, you can put some oil. I'm going to leave the bearing here because the bearing is in good condition, so I don't need to replace it. But just in case, if you notice that your bearing is not rolling as supposed to, so that's why I have the oil here. I'm going to show you If you stay in the video, I'm going to record the whole process. In the back, I have another cap, so I'm going to remove it. Now, I have another bearing in the back. You can use your finger to see if it's rolling properly. So in this case, both are in good condition. This is a wash that is in the back of the rotor, so you cannot lose this wash because you're gonna need it. It's not gonna work if you lose those washers and spacers. So now I'm going to remove the rotor. It's better that you press here and move carefully because it has some strong magnets inside. It's extremely, the magnets are pretty strong. So you can see this is the rotor. It's in good condition. Always you need to look at the pattern between all the 4 magnets are still intact. So now what I'm going to do next, I'm going to use this product that is for electronic to make sure that I don't have dirt inside because of the water. Because if you don't use water, you don't need to worry about this. You can open your motor just to put some oil in the bearings, and that's it, and assemble again. But in this case I use water, so I'm not sure if the water came inside of my motor, so that's why I'm doing this. You don't need to do this every time that you run your RC, but if you use water and a hose with pressure, the water came inside of the motor with dirt, and you will notice that you're gonna kill your own motor. So that's why I'm doing this video. I'm going to put some of this product. I use a white paper towel on the back to see if it's clean or not. If you look, the paper towel is clean, so that means that the water never get inside of my motor. So I just wait for about 15 to 20 minutes until it dry. It dry very quickly. Be careful because this is it can burn. Okay, so you need to give about 15 to 20 minutes to make sure that everything is dry. So the motor, the inside is clean. So I was worried about if I get water with dirt, because I already killed about 3 motors because of the water and dirt. And when I started the hobby, I was using the water because the RC say it's waterproof, everything is waterproof. Yeah, but you're gonna kill your motor. And if you use water, you need to open it. If you don't open it, the dirt is getting each time inside, and the temperature is going to get high, and after that you kill your motor and you need to buy another one. And those brushless motors are expensive, so this is the way to make the maintenance. The motor is good, the rotor is perfectly. So what I'm going to do next is to apply a little bit of oil to the bearings. um, you don't need to put a lot of oil, so some drops each side. I use like a cross. That's it. You can move with your finger to make sure that the oil get inside, and you can clean the excess of oil, because you don't need to have oil in the motor, just in the bearings. So it looks pretty awesome. I was worried the last time that I used water to eventually kill my own motor, so that's why I'm doing this. In the past I was making some mistakes. This is the bearing in the back. I'm going to do the same thing, because when I remember that I use a hose with water, and I was worried about, okay, the dirt get inside of the motor and it could be the end. And when I did this that I'm showing you, when I use the electronic cleaner and I put here, it started to drop dirt, and that was the first time that I understand that I need to keep my motor clean and make the maintenance to avoid to kill them. So now I'm going to assemble everything back again. So now I'm going to assemble everything back in place. First of all, be careful with the rotor. The magnets are pretty strong. It's already inside. On the back, you need to put the thin wash, and after that the spacer, and we're going to close the back of the motor because it has already oil. I saw a YouTuber that was explaining about the Castle motors, saying that the Castle motors are waterproof, and I need to tell something about it. I have Castle motors, and one of the things that the guarantee said is that the motor is not waterproof. Why they say that? Because if you kill your motor because of the water and dirt, the guarantee does not cover that. So you will need to buy another one, and it's an expensive motor. And a YouTuber that make a review for those motors said that the motors are waterproof, and that is incorrect. It's not waterproof. The guarantee say clearly the motor is not waterproof. If you have Castle Creation, you need to take notice about the guarantee. So that's why you cannot put water into your motor, because you're gonna kill them right away. So that's why I'm doing this video for you guys. And now I'm going to close my motor. I'm removing, I put this is silicone to avoid that the water came inside of the motor, because the only thing that the other motor has is a rubber seal that is behind this cap. And if you notice, this is Arrma, it doesn't have the rubber seal. So now this is my motor, is already assembled. The bearings are in good condition. This is a metal sink. If you notice inside, is dirt. So this is the dirt that I'm talking about. With water, it get into the motor just through the bearing. I'm sharing with you that through the bearing and through this hole that you don't going to use screws. So that's why I seal the holes that I don't need for now. Just two of them are already open to put the motor mount back in place. If you find that this video helped you to make maintenance of a brushless motor, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for free. I'm going to continue putting different things, not only just running the RC, so repairs, maintenance, and everything. So thumbs up. See you later, guys. Bye.